This week, the conflict in the Middle East enters its fifth month, and now a growing showdown is unfolding in Washington. Congress is challenging President Trump's military authority as lawmakers debate billions of dollars in additional funding for the conflict. We'll explain what's behind the fight. Plus, Tropical Storm Bertha moves across the Gulf Coast. We'll tell you what, if any, impacts Central Florida could still see. Also ahead, Lake County Fire Rescue's Emergency Dispatch Center earns international recognition for excellence. And later, we'll introduce you to a brand new bookstore opening its doors in historic downtown Leesburg. The Lake Report starts right now. Hello, I'm Lori Davis. Welcome to the Lake Report. We begin with some good news from Lake County. Lake County Fire Rescue's Emergency Dispatch Center has earned international re-accreditation for excellence in handling medical and fire emergency calls. The International Academies of Emergency Dispatch has once again recognized the center as an accredited center for excellence in both emergency medical dispatch and emergency fire dispatch. The designation is awarded to emergency communication centers that meet rigorous standards for quality assurance, oversight, and continuous improvement, and remains valid for the next 3 years. Lake County is now just the 125th Emergency Medical Dispatch Center and the 23rd Emergency Fire Dispatch Center worldwide to earn the distinction. Fire Chief Jim Buchanan and the Emergency Dispatch Quality Assurance Team will also be recognized as Lake County's Team of the Quarter during the July 28th County Commission meeting. Congratulations to the entire team for this outstanding achievement. A Lake County Homeowners Association vice president is facing felony charges after deputies say he intentionally rammed a company van during a confrontation over door-to-door solicitors. According to the Lake County Sheriff's Office, the incident happened on June 29th inside the plantation at Leesburg community. Investigators say a home improvement canvasser had knocked on the resident's door before being told to leave. The canvasser walked away and called for a co-worker to pick him up. Deputies say the homeowner, later identified as 71-year-old Gerald Tucker, chased the canvasser in his Ford F-150 before following the company's van through the neighborhood and attempting to block it from leaving. Investigators say the confrontation ended when Tucker allegedly drove his truck into the van, which had 5 people inside. Following an investigation, Tucker was arrested on July 17th and charged with 5 counts of aggravated battery with a deadly weapon. He was released the following day after posting a $10,000 bond. As with all criminal cases, the charges are allegations, and Mr. Tucker is presumed innocent unless proven guilty in court. An Apopka man is behind bars after deputies used a drone to help track him down following a traffic stop in Clermont. Clermont police say an officer spotted a black Ford pickup truck with its emergency flashers activated on Meditation Drive around 7:30 p.m. on July 11th. A registration check showed the truck's registered owner did not have a valid driver's license. When the officer initiated a traffic stop, investigators say the driver refused repeated commands to stay inside the vehicle. At the same time, a rear seat passenger identified as 47-year-old Edwin Rolando Eichel Moran got out and ran from the scene. Additional officers, along with the Lake County Sheriff's Office drone unit, tracked Eichel Moran as he ran along Wellness Way before taking him into custody. Police say he later provided a Guatemalan identification card. Eichel Moran was arrested on a charge of resisting an officer without violence and booked into the South Lake County Detention Center before being turned over to the U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement. A Leesburg convenience store manager is facing charges after state agents say they discovered multiple illegal gaming machines inside the local business. According to the Florida Gaming Control Commission, agents conducted an investigation Wednesday at Bassville Mart on North Avenue in Leesburg. Investigators say they found 9 stand-up slot machines, 3 fish table gaming machines, and 1 coin pusher machine inside the store. While the slot machines were turned off during the inspection, agents say a previous visit in June found the machines operating with customers actively playing. The machines were seized and removed from the business. 30-year-old Stacy Rochelle Whitehurst, the store manager, was issued a notice to appear on charge related to possessing illegal slot machines. She is scheduled to appear in court on August 11th. As the first day of school draws closer, volunteers in the villages are once again stepping up to support local students. Villagers for Oak Park Middle School is collecting school supplies, snacks, clothing, and bottled water for students at Oak Park Middle School in Leesburg. The organization adopted the school nearly 3 years ago and is hosting its annual Fill the Bus collection drive through July 31st. Oak Park Middle School is a Title I school where Principal Dr. Tammy Langley says about 80% of students are considered economically disadvantaged. Donations can be dropped off at the Everglades, Eazell, and Eisenhower recreation centers in the villages. Turning now to national news, a congressional showdown is growing over U.S. military operations involving Iran. Under the War Powers Resolution, presidents must notify Congress within 48 hours of military action and generally need congressional approval to continue combat beyond 60 days. The Trump administration says that 60-day clock restarted after the April ceasefire, despite continued fighting, and also argues parts of the law are unconstitutional. Last month, both the House and the Senate approved resolutions seeking to limit further military action against Iran without congressional authorization. Meanwhile, the administration is requesting $67 billion to cover war costs to replenish military supplies. House Republicans have also advanced a plan providing up to $73 billion for the conflict and $12 billion in aid for farmers affected by the war's economic impact. The proposal now faces an uncertain future in the Senate. The nation is mourning the loss of 4 American service members killed during the ongoing conflict in the Middle East. They have been identified as Angel S. Rampersand of New York, Michael Emmanuel Swinton of North Carolina, Tyler James Feehan of Hawaii, and Isabella Gonzalez of Texas. On Wednesday, President Trump attended the dignified transfer at Dover Air Force Base, where the fallen heroes were returned home. Family members joined military leaders and government officials in paying their final respects. We extend our deepest condolences to the families and thank each of these brave Americans for their service and sacrifice. Tropical Storm Bertha has now moved west across the Gulf Coast after making landfall in southeastern Louisiana this week. The storm first brought wind, heavy rain, rough surf, and dangerous rip currents to portions of the Florida Panhandle before continuing into Louisiana. Bertha is now tracking west towards Texas, where flooding, rain, gusty winds, and coastal flooding remain the primary concerns. For Central Florida, no significant impacts are expected, although residents may still see isolated showers and increased cloud cover as moisture from the system moves through the region. As always during hurricane season, stay weather aware and continue to monitor the latest forecasts from the National Hurricane Center and your local emergency management officials. Coming up, they're celebrating 21 years of empowering independence, and now they're giving downtown Leesburg a unique new shopping experience. We'll take you inside New Vision for Independence, brand new Curating Ability Gift Shop. Stay with us. The Lake Report continues in just a moment. Welcome back and thanks for joining us for the Lake Report. New Vision for Independence has been making a difference in our community by helping people with vision loss live more independently. Now the organization is inviting everyone to discover a unique shopping experience that supports its mission. I recently stopped by to take a look inside the new Curating Ability Gift Shop. Let's take a closer look. For more than 2 decades, New Vision for Independence has been helping people with vision loss overcome challenges so that they can live more independently. Now, the Leesburg nonprofit is celebrating another milestone with the grand opening of its Curating Ability Gift Shop here in the downtown Leesburg area. New Vision for Independence has served the Leesburg community for 21 years and has called downtown Leesburg home for the past year. The organization recently welcomed community leaders, supporters, and friends for a grand opening and ribbon cutting, celebrating at 901 West Main Street. Paul, what does the Curating Ability Gift Shop mean for New Vision and the people that it serves?
Well, for New Vision, I think it's going to help us to increase the amount of funds that we have so that we can treat things for our clients. We can help support them in different ways. And for our clients, I believe a lot of the stuff that we're carrying will be either helpful for them, or we're carrying items that are made by people that have visual impairments. So some of the items that we're carrying, we're looking to bring some in from our clients so that we can help support them and sell stuff that they make.
Paul, what kind of products can we find in the gift shop, and how are those selected for people with vision loss?
We mainly carry a small variety of items like shirts that people would wear. We also have items that are made by people with visual impairments and items that are helpful for people with visual impairments, like we have some tactile puzzles and tactile games that people can play that have visual impairments. In this section, we have what are called Mitzi kits. These are pillows that basically a client or someone with visual impairments can put together. It's got a needle that's in it that's a little bit on the larger side. It's also got ribbon for string, so they're a little bit easier for a person to utilize if they have those kind of impairments. We actually work with some of these with our clients. We have some t-shirts that are sold by a company that we utilize. They have the wording and then braille above it with raised lettering so you can actually feel it. Over here we have puzzles and items that we utilize over here. So these are tactile puzzles. It comes with a small example of it, and then items that are put together so you can feel it, so you can do it with vision or without. Up here we have basically paint sets that we're putting together, so they can select an item, select the colors that they want to utilize. Again, they're tactile, so they're raised so they can feel it and then feel where they're going to be painting.
I noticed the large vision calendar. I wanted to kind of show that.
Yeah, absolutely. These are fantastic. My wife personally loves this because it's got tons of space in it to write. But it's nice. It's got a bigger print on it so that someone with visual impairments can see it. Again, if you have some vision, these are low vision is basically what we call that. And then it makes it much easier to read. And down here we have items that we picked up that are made by a gentleman by the name of Paul Hassel. And he has visual impairments, and he basically makes these basically small characters down here, along with books that go along with them. He does all this with visual impairments, and he does the writing and the illustrations. And that's most of the stuff that we carry here. Last one that we have down here is going to be our CDs that we carry. Her name is Randy Paul, and she does a great job. She's a fantastic singer.
Joyce, tell me a little bit more about some of the great products that you have using this amazing 3D printer.
Well, now with our new 3D printer, we'll be able to make new items for our Curating Ability Gift Shop. In it, we can have things that they can actually utilize inside the kitchen. This is a turtle that they can utilize to help them cut vegetables.
And that was printed in the 3D printer?
This is printed in a 3D printer, yes. We also have another one here that helps with opening soda cans. So anybody with a vision impairment, or actually, I might even want to use this.
To stick under the little tab?
You know how hard that is?
Yes.
This makes it easier for those with vision loss, but also, I think I'm going to buy one too. And then we also have a wonderful, helpful hand for the soup cans that have the little things very similar to a soda pop can, but it's a little bit bigger and you need a little bit more leverage. This will actually help with that as well.
Joyce, tell me how amazing it is that this New Vision for New Vision is finally coming to life and coming to fruition for you.
So being a parent who has a child with vision impairment, seeing all these new adaptive technology things coming around and that we can share it with our clients is extremely important. It changes their I can'ts to I cans again.
For 21 years, New Vision for Independence has worked to eliminate barriers for people with vision loss. The Curating Ability Gift Shop now gives the public another way to discover that mission, find accessible products, and support services that make meaningful differences throughout the community. The New Vision for Independence Curating Ability Gift Shop is located inside the New Vision offices at 901 West Main Street here in Leesburg. For ways that you can help, contribute, or receive services, visit newvisionfl.org. In Leesburg, I'm Lori Davis, reporting for LakeFront TV. Congratulations to the entire team at New Vision for Independence on this exciting new chapter. And thank you for all you do to empower individuals with vision loss and make our community a better place. Coming up, another exciting addition to downtown Leesburg. We'll introduce you to Likely Story Books and More, a new independent bookstore that's turning the page on a new chapter for local book lovers. We'll be right back. Downtown Leesburg continues to welcome new locally owned businesses, and one of its newest is already turning heads. Likely Story Books and More has opened on Main Street, offering books, gifts, and a welcoming place for readers of all ages. Here's a closer look.
Hi, welcome to Likely Story. We're here to help you find your next read. Over here we have our dystopian section. We have Us Dark Few, and the second book just released this Tuesday. And I always love to read, but I remember I love fantasy books, and that's probably my favorite genre. And I remember picking up Twilight, and oh my gosh, like that, I was so into reading after that. I couldn't put it down. I flew through the series, and then all the movies came out. I was at every midnight release, and that really just sparked my love for reading. We have a fiction-only bookstore, so we cover a lot of different genres. We have romance, we have fantasy, we have sci-fi, thriller, mystery, horror, young adult, and then we also have a children's section. So we try to touch a little bit on everything so everybody can come here. It's not just limited to one genre. And then also too, we have a bunch of different merchandise, so tote bags, decorations, we have blind date with a book if you wanna, do something mystery-wise. Tons of different things other than the books to try to get people in and into reading. We also have a used book section, a little bit different from new bookstores. We have something where you can trade in your gently used books and actually get a store credit towards your new purchases. We are not naive to the fact that it's not just physical books anymore. So we sell, first of all, merchandise for Kindles. So we try to put ourselves in that space, but also too, we are partnered with a company called bookshop.org. And you can order books through them, and we actually get 30% of the profit. So everything you order through them, we still make money even though we don't have the physical copies here, which is awesome. And they also do ebooks, so we also profit from that. So we have that linked in our social media and everything, so people can buy from there. And then also there's a company called Libro FM. They do audiobooks. So if you purchase a membership through them, same thing, we get 30% of the profit, and it's no skin off our backs, no money from us. It just profits us and makes our business flourish. So we want it to be more than just you come in and shop. So we've already had a few events before we've opened, just to try to get our community growing. We've done events with the local wine shop, Two Old Hags. We've done like a book fair, boozy book fair, if you will. And then we have another event coming up with them in August. It's Lord of the Rings trivia. So we're gonna be trying to do events 1 to 2 times a month, and then we also do book clubs. So those happen in store. We were doing silent book clubs at the coffee shop, so it'll kind of be a mix with local businesses to get them involved as well. We absolutely loved being on Main Street because it is in the center of the town. It's what brings people in. And this downtown, it has the potential to really be something for people to bring them in, to have something to do, that you don't have to travel all the way to Orlando. So we really wanted to focus on that and work with the other businesses so that people were coming in here. We're not going outside of Leesburg, we're in the heart of Leesburg. And so that people feel like they have something to do here in Leesburg, and Leesburg's worth doing something with and talking about and getting people to come visit and things like that. So thanks for shopping with us. We'll be open July 18th, 11 to 6 for our grand opening. And then afterwards, we'll be open Sundays, 12 to 5, Wednesdays and Thursdays, 12 to 6, and Fridays and Saturdays, 12 to 7. We hope to see you.
What a wonderful addition to historic downtown Leesburg. We wish everyone at Likely Story Books and More the very best as they begin this exciting new chapter, and we encourage you to stop by, explore the shelves, and support another locally owned business. Thank you for joining us for this week's edition of the Lake Report. We've been receiving some fantastic story ideas from viewers, and we'd love to hear from you. If you know about a local person, business, nonprofit, or community event that deserves the spotlight, send us your story idea at lakefronttv@leesburgflorida.gov. And don't forget to like and follow Lakefront TV on all our social media pages. You can also take Lakefront TV with you wherever you go. Simply download the Lakefront TV app to watch us live or enjoy your favorite local programming on demand. For everyone here at Lakefront TV, I'm Lori Davis. Until next time, get outdoors, explore, and enjoy this beautiful place we all call home. We'll see you next week on the Lake Report.